Thank you for coming and welcome to PyCon, also this year in Florence. And this talk, yes, is very easy, very relaxing, should be at least, because I arrived literally 20 minutes ago because of 1 hour train delay. So okay, we are in the themes of the talk. Just a few words about myself. I am a civil transportation engineer. I'm working around transportation planning, urban planning, mobility, etc. And I'm also organizing the Databias Venice with some friends. Tonight we have some Databias here in the PyCon. And I usually do consulting, especially for companies or public administrations in Italy. And today is my third talk at PyCon. 2 years ago, I talked about cars. Last year, I talked about trains mostly, but it was a little bit analysis around GTFS data and some algorithm for clustering data. And the only difference is that once I had a Twitter account, but no more. And there is also only a Mastodon account if you want to follow me. So today we are talking about flights. I think that most of you should already know the FlightRadar24 platform, maybe some playing or following flights around the world. And today we are talking about the platform and how we can get some data, live data with the Python, and try to reproduce later some outputs that we can get from the website. FlightRadar24 works tracking with different sources flights around the world, thanks to radar data, satellite data, etc. So you can get the real-time position of the aircraft and all the information about speed, altitude, and so on in real time. Let's talk a little bit about the data. So I have a silver account because you can, of course, get all the information on the website for free with the basic account. You can get several different subscriptions, so the silver, gold, and business. There is an official API, but in beta version of FlightRadar24. And if you want to get and use data for commercial purposes, you have to buy a business account. So I have, just for fun, for myself, a silver account. So the benefit is that I can download maximum of 10 CSV files of single flight data per day. Otherwise, you can get more data with different subscriptions. You can get also a free business plan subscription if you want to contribute to the tracking of the system. FlightRadar24 can send you at home a kit to build an antenna, so you can get your own receiver connected to your router and transmit data. And you can get also this business plan subscription for free for 1 year, I think. There are several packages, Python packages, to able to talk with the FlightRadar24 in a non-official way. And today we are going to talk and use this one because I tried several, but this one should be the easiest one to get some basic information. This is called FlightRadar24 API. It's available on GitHub, and of course you can install it with pip, very simple. So the idea of the talk is to try to do a risky demo on a Jupyter notebook and to try to get some data and try to reproduce some altitude speed diagrams, some basic maps about some flights around Florence and in general on the website. So I'm going into here. Let's see. Maybe you. No, first of all, this is the website. How many of you already use or known about this website? Okay, perfect. So this is the basic map. Maybe less known is the that you can get. For instance, you can check for a flight, for historical data. And here, for each flight, you can download here or the KML or CSV file with the basic information about the single aircraft. So let's zoom a little bit. Okay. So the idea is to first of all import the FlightRadar24 API and using some basic packages like matplotlib for plotting data, Pandas to get some data frames, and NumPy for little mathematical things, and also GeoPandas for mapping the trajectory of the flight into a basic map. So it should work. Let's hope. Okay. So we are calling the API with this function. And the first basic instructions that you can get is to get basically the list of the airlines in real time. So you can have the name and the code, etc. This is the basic information. Now we can go into more detailed information. For instance, selecting an airline. Okay. So DLH is the code for Lufthansa flights. So we can just call the API, telling the package to get only the flights that belong to Lufthansa. So we are going in this way. This is this is not a big list. Well, it's big, but not so big. But I mean, these are all in real time all the Lufthansa flights tracked around the world. You can see there are some flights with high altitude, so we might guess that they are still flying. Zero altitude, they might be in the airport, just arrived or on departure. So we can have all the different information about the ground speed. The heading is just direction information and the altitude. So from this, you see that it's basically a list. Okay, so we have each element of a list is a detailed flight. So I'm trying to get the first, for instance. We can get more details. This is a very big dictionary. So we have essentially, I think, everything that we can get from the website directly clicking on the aircraft, even the pictures of the aircraft and everything. Everything related to the flight. So basically, we can get navigate into the dictionary. We can get the origin of this flight, which is Osaka in Japan, and this is the code of the departure airport. We can get let's see, to Munich. Okay, this is the Osaka Munich flight. Get the Munich code. And these are the information about the travel time. So we can get the departure, scheduled departure, and arrival times, real time, estimated time. So we can get also the potential delays. For those who are not familiar with this is the Unix time code. So we need basically to convert to a more common daytime format. So we can see that this is the departure time. Yes, scheduled departure time so it's tomorrow. So it's consistent because it's departing from Japan. So it should be ready tomorrow. No, sorry, it's today, 23. Okay, so today, tonight, or I don't remember the time frame, but well, this is should be already already on air. We can get the trail. So basically, this is again a list of dictionaries of different positions along the path of the aircraft. So the coordinates, the altitude, the speed, and this is the time frame of each position, and this is the heading. So basically, information about the direction. Let's see how long it is. So we have more than 800 information or points. We can get, or better, we can compose a list of pending or list of of latitude and longitude to get information about the track of the flight. This is a little bit a trick because if you plot in a normal axis XY the coordinates, you can get a path, yes, but it's not consistent with the shape of the spherical shape of the Earth. So you can just do some geographical transformation of coordinates to get the correct aspect. So should be okay. So imagine that here we have, no, I don't know, maybe it should be, we'll see. But basically is going from Japan to Germany. Yes, it might be this one. Okay, well, we'll see later. And now we are using GeoPandas to get the background of the trajectory of the flight. Basically here with this command we can get a data set of maps, basic maps of the world. We can just extract some information about the color and the style of the map. And finally plot the trajectory. So let's see, apart from the, okay, no, it's consistent, so okay. So it departs from Osaka, and it is already ongoing to the final destination in Munich, okay? If you are using GeoPandas is close to release the 1.0 version, so there appear some warnings, but it should be removed later, so just a warning. And finally, we can get from the previous file all the other information about altitude and speed, for instance, and plot this information in real time. So this is the departure and the ongoing information about the current path of the aircraft. So this is nice because you can get also a bound region where you can try to track information about flights. So these are our coordinates, more or less, of the PyCon in Florence. And we can get a radius of 10 kilometers from here and try to capture all the flights that are tracked into in this area. So let's see if there are some flights. Okay, there are three flights, 2 on the ground, I guess, and 1 which is already, well, just departed or is arrival. Let's see on the map, for instance. We are here, so yes, this should be this one, the Vienna to Florence, which I capture here, should be this one. Let's see, E195 should be the model of the aircraft. Yes, this is this one. Okay. So basically, we are more or less, because this is the airport. We are basically more or less here on the river. So we are tracking a circle of 10 kilometers and try to get all the information within the bound. One last thing you can do is to try to capture more and filter with more than one information. With this call, we can get all the flights belonging to Emirates Airlines, and also the aircraft type, which is the Boeing 777 and another, but should be 777. And also you can get restrict the zone you can where you can get the information in Europe. Get again the bounds and get all the information. Let's see. Okay, these are the a smaller list of aircraft according to this filter. Remember that these information are on real time, yes, but we cannot get historical data with this package, at least if you don't buy, as I said before, if you don't buy a business plan account. In that case, I'm not sure, but you should be able to insert into the library some, I guess, some code so that FlightRadar24 can know that you are actually using a business account to get the data. Okay, back to the presentation. I think that's all. I told you that it was very easy, and but I'm here if you have some curiosity or other questions that I might answer to. Thank you.
Thank you, Fabio. If there is some live question, we can choose.
I have one.
Yes, please.
Yeah, with this live data, is it possible to parse this data in a way to determine the short separation incidence between two aircraft? So when at given timestamp, two aircraft are closer than what we consider a safe distance?
I guess so, because I'll get back to the data. Well, you have all this kind of information for each aircraft. So I think that yes, you can, because you can get all both the speed, the distance from the coordinates, and also the altitude, because several flights might fly one over the other or on the way around. So yes, I think so. Yeah.
The FlightRadar have an API REST, or the library just scrapping the CFV?
I think that it's just scraping the data from the website.
Okay,
yes,
thanks.
Yes. But I guess there should be the link of the package if you want to explore more. This is one. This is it. So FlightRadar24. There is also a Node.js version, but I didn't try it. Very small documentation, but as you see, it's very easy to. It's very easy to code with the package, and you can just play and try to get information if you want.
There is another? No? Okay. Okay, so thank you, Fabio.
Thank you.
For this,
Thank you.